Like the never ending cycle of constantly self-sabotage. I remember saying, like, how do I mess up everything? It's because you're still operating in the fear. You're still operating in the low self-esteem. You're still operating in these things, right? So moving forward, now that you acknowledge that you're self-sabotage, we need to know when these people or when these avatars are showing up when we're triggered. That's how you can recognize your self-sabotage, and that's how right in the moment you can kill it, right? So like me, when I get triggered by, like, I will always go, because, like, again, if you know my husband's voice is like the loud to me is like the loudest thing in the world. Um, I don't think no one's louder than him. I think this man could probably stand on Mount Rushmore and the world can hear him just by him speaking normally. Sorry, honey, in advance, but his voice is very loud. But to me, there was an incident where he was just talking. I swear, this man is just talking, and I start getting an attitude because I'm like, bro, why are you yelling? And he's like, I'm not yelling. I'm literally just talking. And I start catching an attitude. I swear for y'all. I swear for y'all. Listen, I start catching an attitude. And the reason why is because, again, his pitch was triggering me. Like, acknowledging that my younger self was becoming offended and understanding, like, and communicating that. So again, in order for you to stop yourself sabotage is understanding who is about to operate. A trigger is not just something that happened that you didn't like. No, a trigger is connecting to something that was an experience that you had. Thank you, Father God. That again is giving you a snapshot of that moment, which is why it's a trigger. Okay? Like, I was operating out of that little girl's offense. Like, why are you yelling at me? And it was like, I'm not yelling at you, right? But again, when you're triggered, it feels like the reality. It feels like the snapshot that is goes in your head is present. Like I said, so I was mad at this. I started getting mad, and he's like, "What are you getting upset for?" And it made him not want to talk no more. He was like, "Okay, whatever. I don't care. I don't want to talk." And he walked away from me. So I'm like, "All right, whatever." I'm like offended, right? But I'm not genuinely offended. I'm just offended. The little girl in me is offended, and she's the one that's operating. So of course she's the one that has the attitude because she's thinking that he's yelling when he's not yelling. That's just how the man talks. Has a very high pitched voice. Go upstairs, and right then and then I said, "Oh snap, LaVasia. That was a little girl in you. That wasn't you. Like, you wasn't offended of that because the adult version of you has an understanding, this is my husband's voice, but the little girl still operates in offense of that high pitch." So I remember I had to text him and go, I apologize. And acceptance, y'all, is knowing when you're wrong.